Hey, Betty, everybody. And
Betty.
And Betty, too.
Betty.
We're back.
Buddy.
Coon Prairie Ramblers.
Everybody loves somebody
Here
sometime.
on WFLN, Arcadia's only radio station.
For your news and information station.
Yes.
And now we're going to find out about the DeSoto County Fair and the
fair.
DeSoto Historical
I
Society.
attended one day. But Luke attended every day?
No, I
No.
went one time.
One time? Oh.
I went
But
Saturday
he made
night.
a ham out of himself.
Oh.
I made a ham on myself. out of myself. I went to sit with the Historical Society booth. My first time to the fair in many years. My kids grew up. I quit going to it or whatever. Haven't been in many years, and sat with the Historical Society booth with my friend Cindy McLeod Ely, and they had drawings, giving away Historical Society T-shirts that had Acrehead Johnson on the front, and they gave away seed packets and gave away old-timey postcards and had all kinds of stuff there.
Well, where did you find the ham?
That's just a prop there. They got a little covered wagon with the old quilts and lamps and stuff on it.
Oh, wasn't a real ham?
No, it's a fake ham. It's in like a bag that they cure them and they sell them in those
Fake
from
ham.
Virginia and places like that.
Yeah, that reminds me of having a jam sandwich, 2 pieces of bread, and you
And you jam them together. You got a jam sandwich. It's a
or a
fake
wedge
ham.
sandwich.
Well, Cindy took a picture of me holding the ham. Maybe Milk can get it on there. And I took a picture of her doing the drawing for the T-shirt and stuff. But we sat there. I was there 4 hours from 5 till 9 and got to talk to a lot of people coming through about local historical stuff and see some other friends. But it was nice. That band, The Collections, was playing right outside the building. And so we had a real nice sound echoing into the building.
good.
But got to see a few people. But
You were in the old.
no, the old part's gone. Those wings and that main building you
Yeah.
used to walk into from 17, those are all long gone.
Where we all at?
It's a big old metal building they got there. They got several
Well,
buildings they built.
Underneath that shelter type. Oh, behind it.
And we're behind that.
Yeah.
Where the stage and all, it's a building behind that.
Right. Okay, I got you.
But
And the collections were out on the stage there.
yeah, they're right there so that we could hear them reverberating through the walls. But I think the most interesting thing I saw there, I was on the way out the gate, walking out to leave after 9 o'clock, and I looked and walking through the chain link fence gate there, and in the corner there, they had like one of them little funeral home tents set up. And underneath that, on the outside, with an extension cord plugged in there, in that corner, all lit up was something I never thought I'd see at a fair. ATM machine.
Really?
Just sitting there. I'm surprised somebody come from the backside and cut the fence and snatch it out. It's just sitting there in the corner, ATM machine. And I took a picture of it, which I'll send to you.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
And you can put it on
You
Facebook.
know, I used to love, when I was a kid, to go to the fair, state and county, and we used to go to the state fair every year.
Never been.
And they had those, what are you talking about, that's tore down now.
Right.
In each community,
Had its own
Brownville, Owens, Pine
Nocatee,
Level,
Fort
Nocatee,
Ogden,
Fort Ogden.
Bunker.
And they'd have also pickles, jellies,
Quilts.
jams.
You name it.
Yeah,
Homemade
and
stuff.
it was really interesting.
It showcased
for
each
me.
community.
I mean, to some people, it probably nowadays would be just
Yeah.
pure stupidity, but I loved it. To
That's
see what
gone.
all, I loved it.
That's part of the hometown
Yeah.
flavor. They got schools there represented and 4-H, but
And
that's about it.
And you could win for the best guava jelly or whatever, or
Yeah.
that's what I would like to got in on,
I
being
would've-
a jelly judge.
That's right. Bring it on. Bring it
I was
on.
there on Thursday night, and the attendance looked pretty dismal. It was very down. And it was a very nice night.
Oh, it wasn't a dismal night.
I didn't walk around the
Dismal turnout.
the midway, but look, they had a
Yeah.
lot of rides and stuff there. And some
Yeah.
people were saying on Facebook that it was a nice, clean fair. They had been partaking of all the aspects of it. But
Clean because there was no people there to dump their trash.
that might be it. But
Yeah.
I saw some people. I'm sure they've been there
The
playing
vendors looked very hungry.
those games of chance in there, and some people were playing the ATM. They were losing though because they lost money every time.
I can remember when I was a kid, we would go there and we'd all get X number of dollars. They'd say, "Here's $10."
When that was, and that
That's
bought a
what-
lot
yeah,
back then.
Yeah, it might not have been 10, but I'm just. When you use that up, you were finished.
Or you could just walk around and look for spare change on the
Yeah.
ground, or somebody might drop a ticket. You
Because I'm
pick it
gonna
up.
tell you what, if I'd have went back to Dad and said, "Dad, I just spent all my money on gave me a chance, and I can't ride any ride. Just say, well, next year maybe you'll do better.
Forget that.
Yeah.
Oh no! Now they got $20 armbands you can buy for the Midnight Madness. You
really?
can ride till they
Till
close.
you get puke.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Then you take it loaded
Juke
kids.
till you puke.
If you have a big family, 20.
Did you ride any
the
rides while
best
you were
way to
out
do
there?
it.
No way, man.
I thought I saw a picture of you on a Ferris wheel.
I used to like that.
Well, that's one thing I can ride, but I wasn't on the Ferris wheel.
There's
my wife
nothing
was
that
on-
will ever match the thrill you get when you get a kiss on the top of the
Is that a
Ferris
song?
wheel.
So
I
you,
think Freddie Cannon said something about that.
so you got to be careful who you getting the thing with. Make
Yeah.
it ain't another dude.
Well, my wife took, and my daughter, they took a ride on it, and they got a picture up.
I saw the selfie. They were way up there.
Yeah.
Put that on Facebook.
Yeah. You know, and Hannah's the jokester.
YouTube.
I
She
imagine
started rocking it.
I imagine she did. I'm sure she did.
That's
I
a
didn't
kind
hear
of
about it. But I'm
uneasy
sure.
feeling.
And then my wife was going crazy. My wife, I think my daughter does what she does because my wife reacts violently.
Yeah.
Whoa! You know?
Goodness.
Well, so you didn't go on the Midway?
At all. No, I just went straight
But
to
you
the
know
booth
what?
and straight
I
out.
do like a good sausage with onion and pepper sandwich from a Midway. There's just something different about it.
You know what
Yeah.
makes it taste so good is the smell of diesel in the air
Oh,
and,
yeah.
the sounds, the
And,
ambient sounds of the
and
carnival.
The, animals.
That's what, that makes it taste
the
a whole lot
animal
better. That's why it's so
smells.
good. Those corn dogs and elephant ears and things like that.
Kathy,
Yeah.
she wanted the elephant ear so bad. She said, "I'm not going to pay to go in the fair. And
$6 to walk in the door and get you
to
a-
walk around looking for a elephant ear.
You stand outside the gate and pay somebody to go in and get it for
Yeah,
you.
$15 elephant ear.
Yeah.
Forget that. It'd have to be good for
But
that.
I haven't been to the state fair since Bull Durham was a calf,
It's been a while.
and I'm thinking about maybe, just maybe, going over there
Well, it's closed now. Saturday was last night.
for the state fair.
Oh, I thought you meant
No,
our
the
fair.
state fair.
State fair, yeah.
It's this
'Cause you
weekend.
talk about some good groceries.
Never been to one,
Yeah.
but I've worked on a few booths that DeSoto County had over there because they used to do county booths for each of the counties.
Well,
in
you
the
figure
state.
those people have some of them. That's all they do for a living, so they have perfected their craft
Oh yeah,
of cooking whatever their little specialty is.
That's
and
right.
you know, there's always somebody that's going to try to outdo.
And do they go
What's
from
been
one fair
done.
to another? Or, I mean,
Yeah,
they make the
some of
island?
them do.
Yeah.
You know, I read about a guy that does Texas State Fair, and it lasts for about a month, and that's all he does for a living.
wow.
He works Texas State Fair.
He makes enough a
My
month to
wife-
live off the rest
My
of the
daughter
year.
was asking me if
Boy,
there's
that's
a
a good
fair
job.
going on all the time. Someplace.
in the world.
And I'm thinking, well, every state or every county, they counties usually place their fair, so they're not
Yeah.
interfering with another county or neighboring county.
That'd be no fair. No fair. You can't
So
do
they
that.
probably go all winter long and all spring long, don't they?
It wouldn't.
I
And
don't
some
know.
other states have it at different times of the year. We have ours usually in Florida that start
Yeah.
in January, February, and
Right.
roll
It's
on
close
down.
to Charlotte counties too.
We,
and
and we
Hardin
don't-
County, they're all real close together.
We usually don't roll into the summer.
And then your northern states would have, like Ohio had theirs in August because you didn't want to get it too close to fall because all of a sudden it would turn cold.
Get
when
put on the Ferris wheel and it's snowing. You don't want that.
Yeah, no, you don't want that. So I would think the northern states have theirs more towards the summer, and then the southern states are more in the winter.
I think they've got away from a lot of the weird stuff they used to have, like come in and see the two-headed cow and the bearded lady and the fat lady and
Sideshows.
they used to have these intercom systems where they were playing these advertisements when you walk through there. One of them I remember was from the sewers of Paris, France. Giant killer rats, alive, alive, alive.
Yeah.
I remember that, and that's exactly what they said.
And did
Year
you
after
go look
year.
at the sewer rats?
No, I didn't. I'm first, it's just a bunch of big rats.
I remember one year on Facebook, people were asking for you to lie about how they met you.
Oh, yeah.
And I put on there that I met you at County Fair and you were painting something on people's backs or something.
Good Lord.
weird,
Thanks a lot for that.
Weird story. You had a group called the Traveling Wilsons.
You got a good memory. And a crazy one, too. Goodness. Well, we're down to about 30 seconds, so we're going to have to come back with the if bomb in just a few minutes. So,
Got to pay for all this
yeah,
nonsense.
we got to sit here and think up something we're going to if about. So, y'all sit tight. Go get your drink of water and come on back, and we'll save you a seat.